probably seen these AI-generated Bigfoot videos get thousands, tens of thousands, and sometimes even millions of views on TikTok and Instagram. And if I'm being honest with you, some of them are quite funny, especially when they include these other characters like Bigfoot and Yeti. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But it gets views, millions of views, which is why today in this video, we're gonna try out building our own AI influencer from scratch and growing the account to a point where hopefully we're able to monetize it just like these other channels by selling products and affiliate commission. I've seen a lot of people trying to sell courses on AI influencers and how to use AI to generate content, but no one started it from scratch and documented the entire process with realistic, real results. I don't have anything to sell you. I'm going to document the entire journey. And if you want to follow along, make sure you like and subscribe because this is going to cost a lot of money. I can just feel it. The number one question in the first step is how you actually get started. How do you generate your AI characters? And the model that everybody uses and recommends is Veo3. Veo3 in combination with Gemini is an extremely powerful video generator. And the best thing for our purposes is that it's free for the first month. Normally it costs $27 to access this flow feature, which is how we'll use Veo3, but Google is being very generous like the big corporation they are. I love big corporations. And we're gonna take full advantage of this free feature. Signing up is easy. I trust you have a Gmail. If you don't, just set it up. It's free and you will now have access to Veo3 in Flow. The second step is actually getting the idea for your character. Here we can use another AI, my best friend ChatGPT, and ask it for some very ridiculous scenarios. Type something like, give me ridiculous scenarios like Bigfoot vlogging his adventures in the forest. It's gonna give you some good options, some really funny ones, but the one thing that I've noticed here, and the one gap in the market that I think does exist, is that a lot of these are catered towards men. I know that because I'm a man and I've consumed, unfortunately, a lot of this ridiculous nonsensical content. And in my conversation with women, and yes, I do know a lot of women, I found out that perhaps there is a gap in the brain rot market for women. So my character is going to be focused on that. I like this dystopia idea ChatGPT has given me, but I'm going to combine it with New York City because everybody hates New York. It is a common point of hatred for a lot of people across the world. So we're going to have a dystopian New York as our background for our videos. And our character is going to be a female nurse surviving in this dystopia. Female just because this is catered towards women, so I want to have sort of a relatable character. Now we're going to move on to actually generating the video, the creamy sauce of this entire experiment. The star of the show, the sausage in the hot dog, the logo on the soccer team. You're gonna go to Flow and you're gonna type in this prompt. I have experimented a bit already, so I know that this prompt works the best to generate that vlog sort of feel, along with a bit of dialogue that goes extremely viral on TikTok. The prompt is simple. You're gonna start off by describing exactly what your character is, along with the location. For me, it is a female blonde nurse in New York City. That is the first part of the prompt. The second part is taking this background and painting it a bit. New York City is huge. Where exactly is your influencer in New York City? For me, I'm gonna say they're at the New York Stock Exchange. You're gonna put a dash and then describe how your influencer, how your character is actually filming the video. In my opinion, in my experience, what works best is saying that it's shot from a selfie camera angle from an extended arm perspective. That way, it's gonna be something like an actual influencer shooting a vlog. You have to put brackets, and in the brackets, describe the background and the music. What sort of sounds do you want, and what do you want to be happening in the background? For me, I want the background of New York City, specifically the New York Stock Exchange, to be destroyed. And finally, you need to describe what your influencer, what your character is saying. And for this, I recommend saying she says or he says or they say, the stock market finally crashed. Should I buy or get more shoes? Now this is very funny and hilarious because the stock market has literally crashed in the background. And we all know what crashes are in the stock market, so maybe it is a good time to buy, or since this is an influencer, maybe she wants to buy more shoes. It sounded better in my head, to be honest. Once you click enter, it's gonna take a couple minutes to generate, but you should end up with a video that looks something like this.
The stock market crashed finally. Should I buy or get more shoes?
That looks pretty good. It is funny, I guess. We are in New York City, background looks realistic, influencer looks good. And just to showcase another example, we're gonna do a hot dog eating example in Times Square. Once again, selfie camera angle shot from extended arm perspective, and then just saying something funny like $12 hot dogs. Expensive, but tasty. Because hot dogs in New York are expensive. First-hand experience.
$12 hot dogs. Expensive but tasty.
And once again, it's given us a nice video that we can use. So now we know how to get the first couple of videos. If you want some more ideas, just use ChatGPT. I literally gave ChatGPT what my influencer is, what she does, and what sort of situations I want. And it gave me a lot of good ideas. For example, doing a beauty influencer type vlog inside my apartment, maybe even going on a romantic date in New York City and talking about how zombies are. You can take some of these, or you can just ideate yourself if you don't want to. ChatGPT is going to be your best friend, just like I mentioned before. The final step is just uploading to TikTok, and for this, you need to set up a TikTok account, get an email, set up a TikTok account, and give it a nice name. For me, I'm gonna say my name is Cindy. I vlog my adventures in New York, particularly after the event. What event? Nobody knows, but she does like the new New York, even though the old one was still okay. Our TikTok account is set up. It is time to post your video. Just take your video and upload it. And remember to put a funny and quirky caption, because that is what gets views on TikTok and gets people interested in your personality. If you don't know how to be funny and quirky, just get ChatGPT to help you. Fortunately, I thought of something on the spot, and the caption is, no matter how bad New York is, it is still better than London. Because I just want to make people fight, hopefully in the comments, and get millions of views. Click post and you're done. You've posted your video. It is time for the dough to roll in. It is time for the likes to roll in. But realistically, let's see how this goes. The first full day of posting is done, and my tip with this is to post twice every single day just to get the TikTok algorithm warmed up to what you're posting and get your audience interested in you actually. If you don't post content consistently, TikTokers are not gonna like you, they're gonna hate you, they're gonna block you, and they would not want to talk to you. Didn't do so bad. We got around 600 something views on the first video, around 14 likes, and on the second video, we actually got 600 views as well. I love the second video because it's about how Central Park is destroyed. She's just saying Central Park picnics just hit different. It's just so dumb, but I guess people just like dumbness. We're just gonna continue posting, stay consistent, and see if we get any followers. The one thing is we didn't get any followers for the first day. I am hopeful though. I think this can turn out really well. Now in making this video, I realized maybe a day-by-day breakdown is not the best use of your time. Maybe you don't wanna sit around and just watch me talk about a virtual person for 5 minutes. So I just skipped a few days, completed the experiment. I'm gonna summarize everything that happened. The second day was good actually. We got 600 something views on both videos, 20 something likes. The concepts were solid. The New York Stock Exchange being destroyed was excellent, and also camping under the Brooklyn Bridge. The one thing though I noticed is that we are not getting any followers. I still had 0 followers after 2 days in this experiment. So the one thing I changed here is I actually started following some people back that viewed my profile or liked my videos in the hopes of getting this follower count up. The third day was the best and worst day because one of my videos got 5 views. I don't know why, the concept was good, eating hot dogs in Times Square. I don't really know TikTok, I don't understand TikTok, I don't understand the algorithm. Why is this getting 5 views but everything else is getting 600? But the next video got nearly 8,000 views. Tons of interest. The concept was about the New York City subway and how zombies are trying to chase you in the subway. Got 1,000 views, and the video after that was my first one to break 1,000 views. This concept was excellent, about going on a date with a guy to Joe's Pizza, the best pizza in New York City. People appreciated the zombie being in the background. The next few videos were good as well, 700 something views. The concepts were solid. Going to jazz clubs in New York, going on a subway in rush hour, going on a date, getting a bagel. Videos were good. Most of them got over 700 views, 20 something likes. Some of them also got 35 plus likes. But the biggest problem I ran across is on the 9th day. I ran out of credits. At this point, I had a lot of likes, over 400 likes. And one of my videos actually got 1,000 views, so I had some momentum. However, VO3 with Flow is extremely expensive. We got the first month free, but we didn't get unlimited credits. In order to create more content, I would have had to buy more credits that cost over $30. I had a choice, and I had decided to weigh the pros and cons. The pros are I can keep on creating content, and the cons are it's extremely expensive. And if you analyze the numbers so far, 400 something likes, 11 followers, it just doesn't make sense to keep on doing this experiment. Of course, I can keep on paying $30 and realistically hundreds of dollars to pump out this content and create this influencer that does have some fans and some people finding the content pretty entertaining. But I don't have hundreds and potentially thousands of dollars up front as an investment to do this. These people making vlogs for Bigfoot or any other character that is AI generated are pumping hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on their content. If you're someone that has an investment fund or a trust fund, first of all, reach out to me. We can be friends and I'll do whatever you want me to. You can realistically do this, but if you don't have thousands of dollars like me, I don't have hundreds or thousands of dollars to make AI generated content, it is just not a sustainable long-term solution. You can keep getting 800, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views, but turning this influencer into monetizable content is extremely difficult. This got me thinking though, how are these Bigfoot creators making money? And if you look at their pages, most of them are selling AI-generated video creators. Kind of funny and ironic. For example, Bigfoot Vlogs, the biggest creator in the space in my opinion, 1.2 million followers, is selling this animalvlogs.voice.ai AI tool. And other creators are also selling similar tools to create similar videos. And some of these creators don't even have any affiliate links in their bios, which means that they're not actually generating money from this, which is the biggest problem with TikTok and AI generated content in general. YouTube has started demonetizing it, and even if you get viral on TikTok, you're not guaranteed to make a consistent income from this. You're much better off just creating your own content and showing your own face, or just investing that money and letting it grow in the stock market, buying real estate, whatever it is, to get a consistent confirmed return. And the second problem for me, and how I want to end this video, is that for every successful Bigfoot vlog that you see, there's tens, dozens, hundreds of vlogs of AI generated characters that get little to no views. That is just a fact in social media. The game is rigged against you. Very few creators are monetized, and very few channels actually end up making a profitable income from this. You want to put yourself in the best position to succeed and make money from social media, but you cannot do that if you're pumping out thousands of dollars or at least hundreds of dollars creating content in the first place. Be very careful with your money, be very careful with your time, and anybody that claims that you can make millions of dollars or get millions of views doing X, Y, or Z, because if it was so easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would have millions of followers. The hard reality of social media is that is not the case, and I guess this experiment proved it. If you've tried this before, let me know in the comments below if it worked for you. If you made $1 doing this, literally a single dollar. I've reached out to a few people, none of them have made money. But if you have, let me know how that worked for you. I'm always willing to try out new experiments, and that is the entire point of this channel. Trying out new experiments, trying out new ways to make money online, new ways to build wealth. There's a lot of scammers in this space, a lot of people trying to sell you courses, Discord communities, literally affiliate products, digital products, everything. As always, do not forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We do this every single week. My goal is to always be honest. I don't have anything to sell you. I'm just a guy trying to make some money online. I'll see you next week.